What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Brian's Custom Auto. I'm your host, Brian, and we are coming at you. It's actually already Wednesday, so I only have a couple days to get work done, but I've already been working in the background. We got the black F-150, the Harley Davidson truck, up on the lift, and it is back. What it do, baby? And it's looking like a truck. So you seen in the last video, we got the paint job done. Now we're putting the truck back together, and I'm fighting that adhesive. Well, I fought that adhesive all day yesterday. So here it is, Wednesday morning. Me and Lorelei are in town here because we come to the store every morning to get our coffee. Not coffee, but coffee. And yeah, so I figured I'd bring you guys along, let y'all see how the morning starts at Brian's Custom Auto. Can't even talk this morning. So we drive all the way down to the store, same as always. She wants to say hello. And so here we go. All right, so we get out at the store, come walking around to get her out. Come on.
Oh, sorry.
I don't know why she decided to wear long sleeves today. It's only 100 degrees. But hey, it's thin stuff.
Yeah.
And then we come into our local store where everybody knows our name. It's like Cheers. And there's Miss D working.
What are you doing today?
See, she's so well known, everybody knows who she is. I go back here to my cooler, get what I want. Lorelei, come get your stuff, honey. Got to get my coffee. That's my coffee. 2 of those a day, and then whatever she wants to get. We don't buy nothing out of them coolers because we're not those kind of people. Lorelei's going to try and get everything from here. Are you coming? You don't need ravioli. We have food at home, honey. And this is what I deal with. Right, Miss D?
Yeah.
Every single day she tries to get everything she knows she is not supposed to get. Yes.
I don't want nothing to take.
Really? Not a Slim Jim? You always get a Slim Jim. Or a cheese stick.
Right on your face.
I'm not
Back.
hungry.
We back in the car now. Put my seatbelt on. Always be safe, guys. Always. Wear your seatbelts. Have your auto-dropping sunglasses on, too, while you're at it. It ain't really that. I mean, it's bright, but it isn't not bright enough for that.
Well, hello.
Anyway,
Again.
and now we get back to the shop. And now that we're done jacking our jaws, we get back to the shop. And I could go the other way, but I'm going to go back this way and make just a circle because it's easier. Because I hate traffic. And yeah, to live in a little town like this, let me show you. I live in a little bitty town. Okay? A little bitty town. And of course, I put the camera on and there ain't nobody on the road. But from about 10:30 in the morning on, for the rest of the entire day, this road is packed with people. This little bitty town has got so many people, it is ridiculous. That's why I hate driving. That's why I don't ride the motorcycle that much, because it's so bad. Workers out there working. Glad I'm not them. But yeah, it's ridiculous. I mean, you would swear this was like Jacksonville, Florida, or something like that. So, all right, everybody, it's another day. We're actually raising lift up, and I'll tell you about that here in a second. We got a new part we got to put on it. Oh. Okay, that's clear. Phew. Thought I was about to make a boo-boo. And that should be plenty high enough. Now, let me show you the truck where we're at right now, waiting on him to come get it. So there's that gleaming, glistening paint job on that truck with the running boards back on it now. Guys, I think it turned out pretty all right, considering I still hadn't even touched it with a single bit of sandpaper yet, wet or dry. Here, let me back the camera out so you can get the full view. But yeah, there it is. We'll do a full walk around right quick. Even the roof looks good. It's dusty, Everything's dusty out here. But we got it all put back together yesterday. I mean, look at that shine, guys. Look at that shine. That's a high-tech clear coat, guys. Look at there. Now, keep in mind, we still got to put the graphics on it, okay? We still got to do that. Look at there. I mean, you just can't beat that, can you? See, that right there is literally paper towel dust. But we even put the bullet antenna on it. Anyhow, front bumper turned out pretty stinking awesome. The grill.
Yep.
Even though the grill is slightly different color, or it's still black, but the grill shell finish is slightly duller than the paint job on the truck. You can see my towel marks in it where I tried to clean it yesterday. He needs to just take it and wash it. A light soap and water bath. Quit with the rocks. A light soap and water bath, and then the truck will be good. So anyway, that's the outcome on the F-150, the supercharged F-150, guys. And I think it turned out absolutely wonderful. Of course, it should have, with the amount of work that went into it. Now, typically, guys, a job like this paint job, would have been a whole lot more. God bless it. A paint job like that usually costs somewhere between 8 and 10 grand, I believe. Hey, get down. Come back up here. A paint job on a truck like that, you know, the amount of work that went into this, should typically be somewhere between the 8 and 10 grand mark in today's time. But guys, keep in mind, we did the engine, we did the exhaust, we did the interior, we did new headlights, new taillights, wheels, brakes, everything. Like, we have touched every part on this truck. So, but that's that. It's done, it's ready to go. Well, done-ish, like I say. He's gonna bring it back so I can cut and buff it. And once he does that, I'll put the decals back on it. But I swear it looks so good in just straight black. I know he already bought the decals, but I'm telling you guys, you leave your opinion, tell me what you think. But I think that straight black looks amazing. I really do think that straight black with the chrome accents just looks really good. So, tell me what you think. All right. Okay, so back to the lift. If you'll notice, I've got a second pedal here. Again, with the K-Tool, however you want to pronounce it. Guys, this company has been so great to work with. Like, I've paid for everything.
Custom.
I've paid for everything, so they've given me nothing. But guys, I'm just using their product because it was literally the best, cheapest one online, right? The lift has been beyond amazing. Like, it's been such a game changer. This little guy here, the roller bridge jack, is a very wonderful tool to have. But when you put your air fitting in it and you raise this up and then the car comes back down on its own, that's kind of a problem. So I sent an email to K-Tool. And guys, they, within an hour, messaged me back. I had to fill out a service report for them. Took about 5 minutes. And they left me a link so I could send them a video of what it was doing. And so I did. And all this has been within a week. And they immediately got one sent back. They sent me a picture of it saying, hey, here's your new pedal. We'll have it on the way in a day or so. And sure enough, it showed up yesterday. So, what a great company to work with. No charge, no fee, no drama at all. I sent them the video, told them what it was doing. They were very curious about what the problem was and why it was doing it. And I'll show you what it was doing too. Maybe somebody knows something I don't. But I sent it through to them. They sent it to their techs. They sent me a new pedal. So let's get this thing installed on here so that way we can make sure my roller bridge jack works. So guys, this alone by itself is $1,000, okay? I'm not gonna pay $1,000 for something and not be able to use it. And they obviously want me to use it. That's why they sent me a new pedal. So, with no hesitation, no question, guys, K-Tool has been amazing to work with. All right, ladies and gents, the new box is on, and it actually sounds completely different than that one. So, this one here, I'll hit it and you can hear it. Like, it's on the money fast, right? And more importantly, it's not moving unless you lift this up. Now, the speed in which that is falling, okay, this box was doing it at that speed with the pedal down, okay? Like, immediately it was bad. So, that being said, we're going to drop this down. And there it is. All set. We're good to go. Thank you, K-Tool. Thank you, John, from K-Tool. Guys, for the money you spend on these lifts, it was the cheapest one. And I mean, again, it's K-Tool. It's the 8,500 pound lift, 4-post. And, you know, this thing is amazing, guys. I love it. I could not be happier. If you're going to buy a lift, especially a 4-post, you definitely have to have one or two of these, okay? I only have one because it came with a jack plate too, which is that guy right there, and that does hold the weight. But between the both of those, I've got enough, more like honey. Between the both of those, I have enough that I can lift a car up on the lift and then pick up all 4 tires off the lift so I can take the wheels off. So that is the best investment I think I could ever make. So, and like I said, go through Amazon, and it's the K-Tool. It's 110 volt. You can also get the 220, but for 8,500 pounds and what I do, I don't need nothing bigger. Okay, but that's my opinion. That's my outlook on that. So, just want to throw this in that video. Guys, I don't know where this video is going to go. Look at that gleam behind me. That thing looks good.
Really?
Look at that truck. Isn't that truck pretty?
Yeah.
So, I don't know where this video is going to go next, guys, but we will make some sort of something out of it before Sunday.
Run
So-
with the motto.
All right, hang tight. There she goes, shining off in the sunlight. Sounding great. He's hell on them. All right, so next up on the docket to start, not to go crazy with, but next up on the docket, Nanner hammock. We're gonna fire that up, 3 flat tires and all. We're gonna drive it over to the lift, air the tires up, and then get it up on the lift. Nanner hammock's up on the lift, got it up in the air. That was about a job and a half, sorta. I mean, part of doing this stuff like this is being able to overcome situations. And because I've got 3 inches down there that needs to be brought up, and I need to bring it all the way out to here, it tends to put these ramps at a steeper tilt. And them tires didn't want to grab this ramp, as you can see. Just went to slipping and sliding. So I put a set of runner boards under it to try and do that. Well, it kicked those out because I did it wrong. Anyway, then I was stuck. So I had to hook my winch that you all have seen around this bar here. That's what the little rust marks are. And run the cable under the car and pull it up. But hey, it worked like a champ. Nanner hammock's up there. So now we're gonna air up the rear shocks. We're gonna get a look up under the bottom side of this car and see what we got going on and go from there. All right, so for starters, we got this massive back tire off of here to see if maybe there was a spacer behind it that caused it to stick out like a dirt track car, but guess what? There's no spacers. So while we're here, we're gonna go ahead and change these air shocks out, get these bad boys off of here, and go ahead and put these Gabriels on. And I'll work with him. Guys, this tire, I need a smaller tire, right? This is a 295/50/15. I need something narrower, which I guess I can pull the tire off the wheel and see how far it sticks out that way. Because, I mean, you can see the cuts in it where it's been cutting it. So, We don't want that. That's bad. And we'd like to keep these wheels and let me do some work on them. But the wheel's 11 inches wide, and that's extremely wide. So your options are either narrow the rear end or get a narrower wheel. Or, as I said, we check and see if a smaller tire fit that, which I'll know if I take the rubber off the wheel and put it on and see how far it sticks out. It might not be that bad, and if it's not that bad, then we can rock with it. Might have to still, I'm definitely gonna have to work on this inner fender here. You can see where the tire's been grabbing it all this time, and there's so much room in there to be able to, well, not right there, but the rest of it, there's so much room in there to be able to fold that. So if that's what we got to do, that's what we got to do, you know. But we'll just have to see what happens, see how he wants to go about it. But regardless, that tire is not going to work on this car ever. Now we've got the other car down there that we can take the back wheels off of to drive it around and stuff. But the point is we're trying to get this one together faster because it's so much more complete. Plus, who don't want to drive a really awesome Camaro signed by Don Garlits? So there's that. Anyway, so in the meantime, let's get some shocks changed. I got to start soaking all this down with PB Blaster because the rust is real. Like, the frame and all is not bad, but there is a little bit in it. Not too bad. I mean, we got one spot right here. Got that bubbling through there. But outside of that, got a little bubble here. You know, nothing too major. Nothing that's going to stop this car from not being back on the road very, 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 very soon. Yeah, there you go. You can see that. Well, maybe you can see that. The sun's in the way. Come around this way here. See how far that tire sticks out, guys? That's just entirely too much. But looking at it from here, there's so much bubble on the tire itself that maybe with the wheel, if I can get a smaller tire that'll set flush with the wheel, mostly flush with the wheel, it won't be quite as ugly, you know. I mean, we're trying to get some of the Joe dirt out of this thing. So we'll figure it out. Unless you got information to help, let me know. Guys, well, we got the air shocks changed. Over from the air shocks down there to the new Gabriels in here. And there's that. Now, like I said, we needed to take one of them tires off to see what the fit and finish would look like on the car without the tire. So that way I can see if I need to just get a narrower tire. So, right here, this crusty rim, the inside needs to be cleaned up too. But, got the tire off of it. And I mean, guys, look at that tire. That thing is massive. And that rim, that's 11 inches of rim. I don't know if they were running a 28-10-5 on this car or what. But anyway, we're going to slap that rim back on and see what the fender well finish looks like. Or if we're going to just change rims and use these on the Grey Ghost. So, hang tight. All right, guys, so we put the back tires back on there. I put this one on and flipped it around. Not really all that worried about it. We're going to actually change the tire size and try and get some of this balloon here out of it. Because worst case scenario, if we can't use these wheels on this car, we'll put a set of ET Streets on it for the other car. Anyway, so we got that back on there. That's with the new shocks on it. It actually sits a lot better. We'll go up and look at it from the front. See, it don't look quite so bad now. Them air shocks had it jacked way up in the air too, and it just didn't look right. But I mean, I imagine if you was to put something on there, that fender well would come down and hit right here. So we just need a smaller tire all the way around because that is just massive. I think that's a truck tire anyway. 295 50 15. Who knows what that goes on? Anyway, so yeah, so we did that, and right, So, it sets a lot better. I think that looks a lot better, you know, being lower down like that and being more leveled out. But that's just my opinion. Now I still have to do a whole bunch of cleaning on these wheels and get a bunch of black paint off of them. Clean this up, make it look better, and just leave the black on the inside of here on the saw blades. That's how these wheels actually came, was polished aluminum center cap. These are aluminum, by the way. These are old school wheels. But I had these on a vehicle of mine when I was, well, they were similar to this. Had them on a little Mazda truck. It was pretty cool. Anyway, but yeah, we got to polish all this outside, and then all this here has to be polished. You can see under that paint right there how it's kind of aluminum there. Anyhow, polish all this smooth stuff up, and this is going to be a textured innard for the saw blade effect. And that's what it's supposed to look like, guys. Anyhow, so there's that. And yeah, we're going to move on to the next thing. All right, guys, so we're going to cut this one off right there. This video is already getting a little long, and we've got a good bit of work left to do on that, on the nanner hammock. And so I want to bring you guys along because we got to put a center console in it. We got to put carpet in it. I've got the carpet kit already. We've got quite a bit to do still. So I'll bring you guys along for that. That will be the next video. But as of right now, that's going to do it for this one. Tell me what you think about that paint job on that F-150. My God, that thing fought and fought and fought. But it broke its roots. It's gone. It'll be back in August so I can put the pinstripes on it. But aside from that, it's out of here. So tell me what you think about it. Tell me what you would have done different, if anything. Just let me know. We still got to put front shocks on the nanner hammock. We got to do all that still. We got to change the hood. I got to do some modifying on the hood to make it fit with that Super Victor intake too. So we still got a lot to do. So maybe if you'll consider subscribing, you can join us on that next. Okay. But that's going to do it for this one. Thank you so much for watching. If you're still here, make sure you comment, like, subscribe, share this with a friend. I'd like to see this channel hit 2,000 before the end of the year, guys. It's been 5 years in the making trying to get to 2,000. So let's see if we can hit 2,000 by the end of this year. That would be nice if YouTube will let that happen. Anyway, so thank you so much, and we will see you guys on the next one. And remember, if it don't challenge you, it don't change you. Have a good one, guys.